In today's video, I would like to talk about how to work with energies. If you are already an energy healer, then you probably understand what I'm talking about, working with energies, like using the energies for health benefits, right? Healing energies and heal people with energies, helping them to get healed through energies. And where are you getting this energy, right? So energy healing is a really wide range, but still it's actually calling the modalities, which is invoking spiritual source energy and using it for healing. But there are many religions, many spiritual modalities who actually do that, and all of them are very powerful, but all is different. So, for example, there is one, the Reiki healing, which is really, really popular. Nearly all of the people knows about it. So Reiki energy is basically, energy healing is basically you use the source energy, you invoke it through certain signs, and then you can actually use it for healing, hands-on healing or distance healing. It depends what label you are in that journey. And basically you also increase the number of the signs as you also elevate on the journey. So Reiki healing use the source energy, the positive light energy, basically for healing. And as a practitioner, the Reiki healer invoke the light through their crown chakra, and basically they project it through their palms towards the patient. So what is the difference between, for example, a Reiki healing with signs for someone who's just say, okay, I'm healing with energies, and then just projecting energies without even using any signs or being tuned into being a Reiki healer? What's the difference? So when you are attuned to be a Reiki healer, your crown chakra is metaphysically opening up for bigger purpose, like to be able to invoke more energies. If you are not going through a proper development in a Reiki label, then you just actually start using the source energy for healing, might you not able to invoke the same amount of energy as a Reiki master, for example, because your crown chakra is might a bit narrower. And when you actually attune yourself towards being a Shakam healer, then it's gonna get even bigger. And then you can actually tune into different other energies, not just the source energy, which is the pure light energy, but you can also tune into other solar systems, star systems, stars energy, and you can actually choose where are you getting the positive healing energy. So it always has to be a positive healing energy. As you are a healer, you're responsible kind of what you actually projecting to others, right? So you want to tune into positive energy. So you need to know the source of the energy when you start the healing and you're tuning into positive energies. And of course, as I said, you don't need to be a Reiki healer or Shakam healer, basically, or a practitioner who was trained by masters to be able to use certain energies from source energy or from any solar systems or any kinds of energy, light energy from the universe, because there is also other way to do that. So you can already invoke energies even through one of your hands. So you can actually invoke energies from one hand and project it by the other hand. So there are certain ways. You can also receive the energy into your hands from angels. Angels can also help you with healing. So they can actually provide you with powerful energies and handing it to you, what you can use towards yourself or others. Or they just actually put the energy on you. So, for example, Raphael, Archangel Raphael is a healing angel who using emerald green light flame. So basically, Archangel Raphael is actually using that flame around you to heal you, and you can, when you actually asking him to come to you, then you imagine that you're actually using that flame to healing your body. When I was once I was very sick, and I was actually asked for the help of the angels, and they also gave me a flame, but that wasn't an emerald green flame, that was a fireball. So they gave me a fireball and they taught me how to use it. And actually I also taught my students for this, and I gave them this knowledge which I received from the angels. So there are so many ways how you can actually get into experiences and actually receive knowledge and channel certain modalities yourself, and create modalities or create certain healing techniques, energy healing techniques. So don't feel yourself limited that you are only capable if you become a Reiki healer, or you are only capable if you become a Shechem healer. You can actually channel and receive all kinds of modalities and create whatever you want for your purpose. If you are meant to be a healer, or you meant to be actually using these kind of energies, it's going to come to you. It's going to find you, and then you will be able to use it for others' benefits and for yourself. For example, I had an amazing, beautiful experience. I was traveling on a bus. It was a public transport, like between the airport and the city. And there was a lady in front of me, and I've seen that she's in pain because she had an operation on her knees. There was a big cut, but it seemed like a stitched cut, you know. It was summertime, and she was in a ripped jeans, so I was able to see. And then she felt really uncomfortable and in pain. And in that moment, I started to feel my hands buzzing like crazy. And I was like, oh my God, I need to heal her. I need to help her to reduce her pain, you know. And I was sitting in front of her with buzzing hands, and I was like, oh my God. And she wasn't even able to speak the language I was speaking. I mean, she was probably Russian or maybe Slavic language, because she didn't understand English or Hungarian. Anyway, so I was just asking her if I can heal her with my hands, and then a friend was translating to her, and then she was like, yeah. And it was one of the experience in my life, like when it was like hundreds of people around me on the bus, and I just didn't care, because I said, okay, this person needs my help, and my hand is buzzing, so it's a sign that I need to help her. So I placed my hands on her knees for like maybe 5 minutes or a bit more, until I felt like the energies are coming and healing. So it was 5-10 minutes. And after 5-10 minutes, I released my hands, and then I looked at her, and then she started to move around her legs, like her leg, and then she started to smile. And the most beautiful thing was there was like still like 20-30 minutes of the ride, but she was smiling all the way 20-30 minutes until I was in the ride with her. And then she was also saying thank you a couple of times, and said that it's not hurting her anymore. So this showed me like we can do anything. And then, you know, I wasn't even connected to the Reiki energy through Reiki signs. So I wasn't even drawing up the signs. I wasn't even connecting that. I just put my hands on, and then I just send the energy. So it wasn't the way how I usually heal people when I do Reiki or Shechem or other things. It was just like an instant feeling of I need to help. And so that's what I'm saying, is there is so many ways you can do this. And I actually encourage you, if you are interested in this, to try to actually all kinds of ways, like, you know, first just do this with your hands, and then start feeling the energy between your hands, you know. And then as you practice this more, feeling these energies, then maybe try to put it on yourself somewhere where you have pain, and see how it actually develops or how it goes. And then if you feel like you need more support with this, then I'm also running a 8 weeks Elevate program from November, where we're gonna learn lots of modalities, also the fireball healing technique. And we're going to dive more deeper into spirituality and all kinds of energy works and meditations. So you can find the link below. Actually, it's on my website, how to register. And I'm still running the 5 days Elevate challenge in my Facebook group, and also on Zoom. So this is going to be my 4th day today. So you can still catch up the replays and some new episodes, basically. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Please subscribe to my channel if you like my video, because I upload daily. Thank you.